Hello there, and welcome to the end of STLAL 2023 reviews in the year of 2023, because this will be the absolutely last one, I can promise you that. And it's number 12 in the order. So I've been really just going through them at a rapid pace in the past few days, listening through all of the songs, reviewing them. And this is the final one that we're going to listen to. It's called Lighthouse by Sissi. And yeah, let's see if this is the one. That's one way to end the song, I guess. That's it's quite effective ending, honestly. I think really there's a lot of effective parts in this song where they kind of play around with dynamics, and I'm usually not really fond of how like you kill a song and you build up to something and then you just abruptly switch it into a new section and you kill off the energy and everything. But I think in this song it's actually done effectively because you have these elements that actually used as transitions between the sections. You play around with reverb and you play around with just these deep digital hits that kind of just lead from section to section, actually making the parts tie together in a very cohesive way. And I think that's a real strength that this song actually has in its arrangement and its production, I guess. Um, in terms of its overall production, though, I'm not overly sold on it because I think the drums need to be way more prominent in this song. They have the right arrangement on them and they sound great, but they're so far in the back that they don't really carry that impact that they need to have in order to back up like the amount of drama that this song really has. I think the punch is definitely there in terms of the vocal or vocal performance. And I think the strings do their part. The piano absolutely does its part. I like how constant it is, but the piano is probably the instrument that you could probably put a little bit more in the background when the song really gets going and kicks up the energy and kicks up the drama, for the drums to actually kind of are allowed to have more space in this. Um, the vocal could also absolutely be a bit more minimalistic during those times, I guess, because the vocal has a lot of just, what do you call it? Like, it takes up a lot of space in this song. The register that it's being sung in is a very full one, and that takes up a lot of frequencies, and it makes for a song to be kind of difficult to mix so that everything is allowed its space within the soundstage. So that could be, a tricky thing to really just deal with and be careful with. So maybe that's why the drums are a bit in the background, because I think this is a very unique vocal style as well. It's very full and very complete and just packs a lot, like it takes up a lot of space in the soundstage, which is nice to its extent. But I would probably wish for the drums to also be allowed a bit more space in this song. I think the selling point of the song is definitely the guitar section there, the instrumental part where the guitar is being thrown in, has a great sound to it. Lovely sound design on the guitar, and how it's just kind of being unexpectedly thrown into the song at this part because it hasn't really been hinted at or presented earlier on the song. It comes in and it has the specific, like just the right sound to actually fit within the instrumental that you already have here. There's a nice instrumentation to this song, there really is, and I think there's no sound that really just comes out of place or anything. Everything ties together nicely in that sense. I would have wished for the guitar to really be allowed to stick around for the final part of the song as well. You don't really have to do anything with it. Just maybe throw the chords, actually let it shine a little bit in the brighter frequencies, really, because it has a great sound to it, and that would really make the song feel even more complete at the end, where you actually tie together everything that you've introduced throughout the song as well. But it's overall a great package. I enjoyed listening to this. I think it's a strong ballad, I'd guess you'd say. Like the digital inputs in it as well. I like the instrumentation. I think the vocal performance is very fulfilling. Um, Quite a nice hook to it as well. Yeah, yeah, it's decent, pretty great, I'd say. And I'll have to listen to it a few more times to really decide where I would put it in comparison to the other 11 songs which we've had in this final, which have all been pretty solid, I'd say, with some absolute highlights, and this one might be one of them. I'd say. Great one. Looking forward to also seeing how it was performed live. I'll be doing that very shortly. And please be on the lookout for the tier list video for STLAL 2023, because I will absolutely make that, probably maybe not today, but tomorrow. And I have no plans on where I would put any song at this moment, but I'm looking forward to really just talking about these songs even more. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. I really hope to see you in that video as well. If not, then maybe I'll see you at some other point. But regardless, take care of yourselves until whenever I see you again, and bye bye.